Hi, my name is Katunka and I'm the seamstress at the cottage. I haven't seen you for a while, so I'm just going to jump right in. The last time I spoke to you, I was on my way back to South Africa. This has almost been a month since I've got here, and lots have happened and also nothing happened. But I have been traveling and sorting stuff out, so typing was out of the question. But I decided today my sister had to come here to Worcester to see a client, and so I came along because there's this place called the Karoo Gardens, or Karoo Gardens. The Karoo is like a semi-desert and it is close to Cape Town and it's beautiful. I was planning on walking around, but it's extremely hot today. It's like 38 degrees Celsius and apparently it's snake season. So I was still willing to face the heat, but I do not like snakes. And snakes in South Africa are often poisonous. So I'm not going to go there. So I found this little spot under a tree and there's some guinea fowl and some pheasants over there. Sadly, I can't turn you to see them. And it is such a beautiful spot. So I decided I'm going to sit here and have a little chat with you. No, the sun is too bright. I'm sorry about the sunglasses. I would love to look you in the eyes and chat to you, but the sun is really bright. And that's something that I forgot. So a friend of mine has this app on his phone, and on that you can see the UV radiation. And apparently we and Australia have some of the highest UV light in the world. So I couldn't understand in America why I would go out but I wouldn't really burn. I would tan, but I wouldn't burn. Here, I put the washing on the line and I come back as a lobster. So I still am getting used. I'm just taking out the stuff I'm going to show you. I'm getting used to the weather here. I have been doing some things. The last time I chatted to you, I showed you the shawl I was knitting on. Now today is too hot to even bring it close to me, but I finished it. I haven't blocked it. Let me just put you over here. I haven't blocked it yet because I don't have space to block it. At the moment, I'm in between places and the place I was supposed to go to is not ready yet, so I am just couch surfing. And lucky for me, I have amazing people in my life who don't mind me plonking on their spare bed or their couch or wherever. But I don't want to push anybody into a place of saying, oh, she takes over. So I haven't blocked this. But I am really happy with the way it came out. I think I've got like 0.1 gram of yarn left over. So I might knit the I-cord so that when I have it on, I'm going to put it on quickly. When I have it on, that I can put it like this and then just, it's hot, just tie it at the back. But I'll decide. But I'm so happy with this. This was a silk merino blend and a malabegro, and I just love it. So with not being able to sew at the moment, I have been knitting because I was not sure what else I can do. And so I started a sock before I left, and I've been working on it. It's a yarn that I found in Somerset, in England still, and I think it's called Jameson. I think it's called Jameson yarns, if I remember right. So this lady she used to have the mill. No, it's got another name. I forgot. But anyway, she used to have the mill, and she had some of the yarn left over in her little antique shop. And so I started, and I'm doing like a variegated, very low tone stripes on the top. And now I'm busy with the bottom. This is not a sock yarn. This is just a normal, I can't remember what the sheep breed is. And then for the heel and the bottom of the sock, I am knitting it with their sock yarn. And I'm using the Intarsha technique just to meet up every time I get. So the top of the foot, I can't talk today. The top of the foot will have the pattern, and then the bottom of the foot will just have the sock yarn, and the toe of the foot will have the sock yarn. And I've actually been having a lot of fun just playing along and knitting whenever I feel like it. It has been extremely hot. Most of our houses do not have aircon. I do miss this from America. What I do is I take my bandanas and I put them under the tap, and then I put them in the freezer for a bit, and then I put them on my head, and that kind of cools me down. But the one day my sister got home and I was totally red in the face, and she was like, "What happened?" I said, "No, I'm just hot." So yeah, I've been struggling with the heat. Another thing I needed when I got here, I have a little sun hat, but it's just like a material one, and I needed a hat. So I've been looking at it since I got here. And then we got to this little place in, I think it was Langebaan. And so they had these hats, which I love. It's got a lining on the inside. Now, when you don't have hair, if you don't have that lining, the hats really scratch your head. So what I love about it's called Tunanzini hats, a place in the shade. It's sun hats that's made in South Africa. It's made for South Africa. And it's got a UPF value of plus 50. It's validated by the Cancer, which is the Cancer Association in South Africa. You can wash it and it can actually be folded. So I have loved this and I've been using it so much. You can just see. Yeah, so that's been around. It's Zulu word Mtununzi, which means in the shade. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. And it's for the outdoor lifestyle in South Africa. And like I said, we have extreme ultraviolet here, like Australia as well. So it's one of the protective factors that you use. Now, usually when I go out, I would actually put on a long sleeve top as well. I do have sunscreen and I can feel the sun is showing my shoulder over here. But I don't have the right shirt at the moment. It's packed in somewhere. I've got a white one that reflects the sun and everything. I must just find it. But anyway, I'm very happy with this hat. They weren't cheap, but I've seen this investment, so I'm very chuffed. Then I have also, what else did I do? I've started. Just put my sunglasses back on. I've started with my dress. I spoke to you in the last one about wanting to remake my favorite dress with smocking down the front. So I've done the front part and then it gets panels and everything. I'll take you along through the process. But the front is done and now I'm busy with the back panel. So I sat down and I've been watching SVU, Special Victims Unit. Love it. Never watched it before, really. I've now and again would watch an episode here and there. But for the first time I sat down and I started from the start. And I am hooked. So anyway, I allow myself in the evenings and then I sit and I watch episodes of SVU and I smock. This is the back part. I'm halfway with it. I still need to go about to there. And then I need to smock the sleeves. I'm actually going to make it 3/4 sleeves because I love that length. And the pockets. And then all the smocking is done and then I can put it all together. But this has been so much fun. One of the things which I do when I do smock, you can use like silk threads. I don't have it. And I'm really trying to use what I have. I am on a mission. I'm not shopping just for the sake of shopping. So I do have this reel of red cotton. And it's the right red, which I love. And it's strong enough. If you pull it, it doesn't break easily. So what I've been doing is I have a beeswax candle and then I just cut my piece. It's usually the length so it doesn't knot. Oh, come back. Just wait. And then I take my cotton and I just pull it through the wax. And then when you do your smocking, your things do not get knotted. It is brilliant. Now, I've seen that tailors in the olden days or long ago used to have wax, and I've seen Bernadette Banner also using wax. And I have tried using pre-wax cotton, and that worked, linen threads, and it worked okay. But this is a cheap and easy way to do it, and I'm quite chuffed with that. So anyway, I've been smocking whenever I get a chance because I can't sew at the moment. I do have a sewing machine, I just don't have space to sew. And that's also okay because I'm actually at a place in my life where I'm really trying to go with the flow. It's not easy because, humans and me, I get completely worked up and stressed out, and I've just decided it's not worth it. Life is too short to spend time stressing. So that's what I've been working on, and I am quite happy with my progress on everything. Very happy this is done. Bit sad it wasn't done before I left America because I really needed it over there. But you know what? Winter in the Cape Province is also quite cold and wet and everything else, so I'll use it this winter. Plans. So you've been traveling along with me for the last year and a half and all my adventures and every place I've been going to. And I am back in South Africa, but I'm not planning to stay here. There's a few things in the pipeline, but it will take time before I can actually live out the things in the pipeline. So I'm going to be here for maybe a year, and then I'll see if the next thing opens up. And that's something I wanted to chat to you about today. That thing of trusting the process. What I've realized is I often pray about things, and then I feel like God gives me guidance, and I know He gives me guidance because the doors open up, and then I get into my own head and I just fall off and go into total panic station. So one of the things that I've decided for this year is to go with the flow and to take things as they come, to embrace every moment, to enjoy whatever comes my way, and not to complain. Because I've realized that even though I cut out the complaining in most of my videos, I've been complaining a lot. And I've been feeling sorry for myself a lot. And I've been playing the victim a lot. And that's over. Because even though it feels like I've lived a whole year, and it sounds to me like the rest of the world's also feeling like that at the moment. We're only in February and we feel like we've lived a whole year already. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And a lot of things are going on, and a lot of things are really messed up. But in the midst of this, I'm going to trust God, and I'm going to do today what I have to do today, and leave tomorrow to sort itself out. Because the thing, oh, holy cow. There's a board over there, and it says there's leopards in these mountains. Oh well, go with the flow. If I get eaten today, then it was a good meal for a leopard. And on that note, I'm going to leave you because I think I'm going to get back to my car. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I just love these little trees. Can't remember what you call those, but I think they're so cute. There's a big one over there.